my name's Kayla Tenboer-Sipes.
And I'm Kaitlyn Blum.
And welcome to Cash and Coffee.
Brought to you by the Radar Free Press. So Kayla, today I have a question for you. So I'm thinking about, honestly, I'm thinking about saving for my nephew's college education. So how can I go about doing that the smartest way possible?
Yeah, that's a great question. So one thing I always want to remind people, because it's so nice to be thinking about the future and wanting to save for your kids or niece, nephew. But before you start doing that, really make sure you have your house in order, the now, and your emergency fund, the future. From there, then you can start investing for education. There's mainly two different options I'd recommend, is either an ESA or a 529. In every state, an ESA is an education savings account. There's different things with both of these accounts. With the ESA, there's going to be an income limit to it. So for a single filer, you can only make $110,000, or a joint account will be $220,000. So you have to make under that amount to be able to save in that ESA. There's also a limit to it. So you can only invest $2,000 a year in that account. But on the other hand, there's a broader range of investment opportunities. So that's one nice thing about that. With the 529 in Illinois, it's called a Bright Start. And that one, there is no limit for income. So you can make whatever you need. And there's also no limit to how much you can save in that account. There is a max of $500,000, but that's not for a few in between for people that can save that much.
Yeah.
So those are two good options, are your ESA and your 529.
And then how would I go about opening one of those?
You can reach out to your financial planner, any investor that opens up your Roth IRAs, your retirement accounts. Just reach out to your financial planner and they can open up that account for you, for your children or niece and nephew. And each child can have a different account. So make sure you have it underneath their name.
Okay, so I guess another question I have is is there a good time to start that? Would you say, what would you say in terms of that?
Yesterday's best.
Yeah.
Now's better. It would be great. But the sooner the better. But like I said, make sure you have your finances in place before you start investing for the future, for education.
And then, how does it work, if they get older and, they don't actually use all of that money for their college education?
Yeah, so that money can be transferred to other people. So if you have, yourself, you want to go back to college, you can use it for yourself to go back. You can transfer over to a different sibling, a different child. You can actually transfer over to a first cousin. That's how far away you can transfer it over to. So that's kind of crazy. And it is also extended to spouses of your cousin, your niece, nephew. So it's you can transfer over to other people. If there is nobody that wants to use that money, if it's in a 529, if it's in there you've had it open for 15 years or more, you can actually transfer it over to a Roth IRA after the 15 years. So there's a lot of different options, but also understanding what you can use it for is really important, because it's not just tuition. You can also use it for room and board, and with the ESA, you can also use it for a computer. You can use it for your books, your supplies for school. And what a lot of people don't understand is that you can use it for trades, apprenticeship. You can use it at a trade school like MIT. You can use it outside of a 4-year college. So that's kind of cool. Or community college. You can go to SOC. You can use it there. And you can also use it from K to 12 for any tuition for those schools. So lots of different options.
And then I just want to make sure I understand. So when it comes to a 529, as opposed to just opening up any old investment portfolio, the thing is it's tax breaks, right? That's what you're getting?
Yep. So when you take it out, if you use it for education purposes, yeah, you have that tax break that you don't have to pay taxes on the growth of it.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's really cool. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Just really want to talk about how you really need your future and to invest in your future, your retirement, before you start investing in your kids' education, because we don't know if your kids and the nieces and nephews are going to go to college. We don't know. But guess what? You know you will have to do one day: retire. So make sure you're investing in your retirement before you start investing in that education. That's just one extra. If you have the extra money, that's awesome. Yes, do it. But make sure you're funding like a 15% to your retirement, or the Roth IRA, before you start investing into the education.
Well, thank you, Kayla, for sharing that with me today.
Yes, of course.
Thank you to our listeners and to our production crew as well. Remember that the Radar Free Press is free, so we do rely on those likes, shares, and comments to keep us thriving. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out theradar.online.